How is this little Napon able to shove me like that? Hey everybody, it's Chronicles, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time we did a bunch of Frontier Village side quests, and this time we're gonna continue doing that. Talk to Deki. Impossible, impossible, completely impossible. You don't know what it's like to have your love of bugs mocked. Please tell me more. Alright. Deki is glad friends understand how he feels. Let's start from the beginning. Start from bugging thing? What bug? Buggy butt thing. Okay, that's cute. Alright, Ababa like insects, okay? But he gobbles them up. So you're either one of those people that likes to either catch bugs in cages or stick like pins in them and mount them on the wall. I mean, no disrespect to people who do that, but I just find that weird. I find people who do that weird. Again, nothing against you personally. It's just I find that a little weird. Anyways, shift it over to nighttime and let's talk to Baba to drink the green yucca juice. Whoa, very hot. This bug juice burn Baba's mouth like fire. That is a worry. What? But it tastes delicious. Wow. And it makes Baba recommended Deku or Leku. This isn't My Hero Academia. Alright, switch it back to daytime and let's talk to Leku. Or Deki. Wow, I've been getting these names wrong. Oh my gosh. I think it's just because of the Leku and the D at the beginning, so Deku. I guess that's why I'm confusing. My friends did an excellent job. Quest complete. Get night vision 4. This is actually a super useful gem. Especially if you're going to go after the super bosses. Because this helps bypass a lot of the like accuracy problems that come with the level differences when it comes to fighting super bosses. In fact, night vision is pretty much the only way to actually consistently hit any of the super bosses. So it's a good thing I got that. Anyways, need to capture, what was it? 5, okay, Colony Wisps and Colony 6 need to get the better Wisp fluids. Okay, no problem. I'll be right back. Once you get all the better Wisp fluids, change it to nighttime and talk to a Baba. Drink bitter, yeah, so bitter. That is a worry. Huh? This tastes not bad. The acquired taste. I guess that is something you would probably need to eat bugs. Again, no disrespect to anyone that eats bugs. I mean, heck, some seafood are considered like water insects, so I kind of get it, but yeah, eating bugs has never appealed to me. Insects really are tasty. I guess somebody was won over. Anyways, quest complete and we get a general driver. And I think that should be all of the quests that I needed to do for... Yep, that's all I needed for these two. Okay. Well, I did not catch what he was talking about. 100? Let me try that again. How many eyes prairie dragonflies have? 20,000? Okay. Random. Anyways, I think the only frontier village, yes, is a gift from Miko, which does involve me going mostly to Colony 6 and Valak Mountain. So I'll be right back once I have gotten all the stuff that I need from those areas. Okay, all that took a lot longer than I cared to admit, but I finally got them all. Oh, you collected everything. Alright. Thank you. Aw, cute. Another problem solved. Quest complete, and for our efforts, sleek oil and sleek trunks. Again, probably outdated, but yeah, I'm not gonna complain about doing quests super late now. I feel like I've done that enough. Alright, so apart from that one quest that I said I'm gonna do later, I think that should about do it for all of the Frontier Village quests. Unless, wait, is that one on the lower floor where it's something else? Or is it... No, I think that's a different quest. Okay, Moldamo. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna do it in another quest. Alright. Alright. You're a sweet lady, Hom Hom. Lousy lizards. Defeat some Inferno and Plasma Dinosis. Alright, looks like we're gonna be fighting a few dinos out there. And again, I assume these are gonna be lower level variants, so you don't need to see me just bash on something that takes me like 2 seconds to fight. Though I will say, in relation to dinos, if you are going after these super bosses in any way, shape, or form, something that I would recommend doing is get yourself about where I am level wise, maybe a little higher, and then go to this area right here, because there you will find Dinosaurus. These are very high level enemies, but they drop crystals that can sometimes grant you gem effects, debuff resist. If you can gem craft them correctly, and again, there are tons of videos that will show you how to do this, but if you get high enough level 6 gems for debuff resist, it'll give you 100% debuff resist, which is absolutely required to fight the super bosses, especially one in particular has a really nasty debuff that you need to have this to basically avoid and not be screwed over by it. I've already gone out of my way to do this, but I would suggest you do the same. Anyways, now that I got that out of my system, I'm gonna go ahead and pop some dino heads. Okay, you know those dinosaurs that I mentioned? Those are it. These are the enemies you will fight to get the debuff resist crystals. And there should also be a unique monster variant right about here, but I fought it in the past, defeated it, so it's not spawning it. But yes, fight those dinosaurs to get the debuff resist if you were going after super bosses. Anyways, back to mindlessly fighting these things. Alright. I defeated your dinos. Thank you, Hero Potter friends. Alright. Quest complete, and for our efforts, Jungle Top and Jungle Bottoms. Once again, I'm just gonna quickly double check to see if there's any other quests. And if not, then we'll move on to probably the next area. I checked. There are no more heart-to-hearts in Frontier, or not heart-to-hearts. There are no more side quests in Frontier Village, so I figure we spend the next little bit back home in Colony 9. And what better way to do a return home than with a little heart-to-heart between Ryan and Dunback. So, give me a sec to get this set up. Let's do a little bit of watching over them. Sorry, Ryan, I know it's a bit late to be striking up a conversation. It's okay, no worries. Something you want to talk about? This is difficult to ask, but what's your opinion of Fiora and Shulk as a couple? Why are so many of the heart-to-hearts lately been centered around Shulk and Fiora as a couple? I swear, I'm not doing this on purpose, but it just seems like every single one has been about them. But whatever. I'm being quite serious. Come on, man. Where did you just come from? I figured I'd be the last person you ask. The three of you have been inseparable since forever. Who else would I ask? Okay, when you put it like that, I wouldn't say they're a couple, but they mean a lot to each other. That seems like a reasonable assessment. Yeah, but lately I've been thinking, if you're that close to someone sometimes you miss the obvious. I see you share my view. So, we're on the same page for once. You should not need to see this as a cause for celebration. I am, and always will be, your ally. You and I share the same goal. So, what are you going to do about them too, then? Absolutely nothing. What? Why ask me, then? I figured you were thinking it was time to step in. I wanted to know your opinion. It doesn't mean we should act on it. You sure? I mean, if they're not going to do anything about it themselves, knowing whether to intervene or not is something you must learn. Trust me when I say they are fine. Just continue looking out for them. Alright, I get it. No point arguing, I suppose. I'll leave it to you, Dumban. Thank you, Ryan. After talking to you, I feel more certain about how to handle them. And that means a lot. And again, this heart-to-heart has been available since the very beginning. And yet, you could not access it until after Fiora rejoined the party and both Ryan and Dunban have max affinity with each other. Why did they design the heart-to-hearts like this? To make them appear on the map, even though you can't view them until way, way, way later. It is so stupid. Alright, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do a few side quests here in Colony 9, and starting with over here with
Hi
Betty.
there.
Please, you have to help me. My friend Desiree's joined the defense force. I wanted to tell her it was too dangerous, but it looks like she's made up her mind already. Bit of trouble? Yep, that's right, Melia. But if she's made up her mind, she should at least consider attire. She needs to be wearing more feminine armor. You're in an RPG. More feminine armor means basically wearing less. Okay. Betty's gift. So we need to collect 2 lucky skeeter wings, 2 Vang hair clips, and 4 razor tassels at Aerith C. Okay, shouldn't be too much of an issue. So yeah, I'll be right back once I have completed everything that we need to for this one quest. I am back with all the materials, so here you go. Thanks, kind of been easy. It was actually super easy. Most of the enemies were level 30s. Don't worry, not every quest is going to be like this. In fact, the next one that I want to do is one that we've accepted already and requires the completion of Mechanis Core. Securing provisions. And for this one, going into Tephra Cave, going to the Heavenly Window. You can already see why I say this one requires higher level stuff. Because we need to find a few of these Gogles. Okay, let's do speed shift. So that I at least have an aura on me and heal a little bit with the aura heal. Let's do Final Cross to see if I can topple this thing. Yep. chain attack and spear blade.
I agree.
Defeated this thing.
We did it. We're counting on you.
Open this, and what we want to do is we need to get past Erratic Goliante, which is why I'm going to swap out the party a little bit, because I want my strongest team, and because that thing is levels in the red, I'm going to put it to nighttime, because all of my characters have night vision, meaning they're going to be a lot more effective fighting this thing. So let's put this to the test. Alright. It's not perfect, but it's certainly a lot better than if I didn't have it. Alright, air slash. Let's do Monado armor so that I can protect these guys and reduce the damage. Stream edge. And let's chain attack. Alright, backslash. Say sorry. And times 3 Blossom Dance. That sounds enticing. We choose the fight. Blossom Dawn. Alright, Slate Edge. Bitey Bitey. And maxed out Soaring Tempest. Oh, I clicked it. I clicked the button. Why didn't it go? Whatever. Alright. So yeah, you can kind of get an idea of why I chose a lot of the gem slots that I did. Because under normal circumstances, this boss fight would be kicking my butt. But because of the setup I have, I'm actually able to do a lot more to this fight. It's still a little slow going compared to a lot of the other enemies that I fight that are in the same level as me. But the fact that I'm actually doing pretty well, all things considered, it's kind of a miracle. Alright, Stream Edge, renew that break. Okay, let's heal up Ricky a little bit more. And let's chain attack one more time. Let's do Bitey Bitey. Times 3 Blossom Dance. Okay. Come on, another turn. Yes! And let's finish off with Slit Edge. Easy peasy. And for our efforts, we get Lock On. Ooh, that's nice. Rigel Hand for Rhine. A rare Gogol Crystal. Those are good effects. And yeah, overall pretty good. And we want to get rid of that guy because our objective is over there, being protected by a satisfied Gogol. Which, let's fight. Why not? Alright, Shadow Eye. Try and get rid of a little bit of aggro. There we go. Backslash, chain attack. Say Sully. And Soaring Tempest. I don't think you need to see me fight this whole thing. You already kind of know how these things fight. Alright, just defeated it? No problem. And we get Ravaka Boots and Ravaka Armor. Those are pretty good items, actually. In fact, I already have Ravaka Armor on Ryan right now. And we get a Trader's Spare Key, which is needed for another side quest. Let's see. Did we need... Oh, right. Let's go to Villa Lake. And I want to swap around the party, so give me a second. There we go, all ladies. Anyways, Gonna climb up here, and you remember that one door that you couldn't open for the life of you? You're wondering what was behind that door the entire game? Now you know. It's a storage room. An emergency warehouse. Emergency rations. So now we just go to the Bionis Lake and head straight for the refugee camp. At least I think that's the refugee camp that I'm supposed to go to. Hoping I'm right. Yep, I was right. Okay. And I think for the next part, I actually want to be Fiora for this. Just gonna march up here and... talk to...
Hello.
Dolan. You've brought the provisions. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I and Tia aren't really cut out for this type of life. Alright. Or maybe not. Anyway, here's something to say thank you. Quest complete. And... if I can find Dolan again, there's something else that I want to take care of. Or at the very least, start. Let's see. No, you're just another Iantia boy, but with the quest, so I'll have to remember you for next time. Let's go into the camp itself, because there's one specific quest that I want to start. And it's rather important. Let's see. There we go. Dolan.
Hello.
You got us out of a bind last time, but I need you to ask you a favor. Please tell me more. Okay. So you'll hear me out? An ancient lily. Don't laugh, but it's kind of my hobby. I just like flowers. A flower for a rose. So this isn't the quest I was thinking of, but I think it is a prereq for the quest that I want to do. So. But I think that'll do it for now. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we do some quests around the refugee camp. See you guys then.